Welcome to the first tutorial video for 5th grade this year. We are learning how to plot a point on the coordinate plane. So the important vocab words we have are coordinate plane. In particular, we are working on the first quadrant. So we will need to know the x-axis and y-axis, what a coordinate pair is, and what the origin is. So this is a picture of the entire coordinate plane. We are only focused in 5th grade on the very first quadrant. So we're not worried about quadrant 2, 3, or 4. We're just worried about positive numbers, which are in the first quadrant. So for the first quadrant, important vocab word is origin, which is your starting point. It's the point 0, 0, the black dot right there. You're going to be given a coordinate pair, such as the one located here, 6, 4, where 6 is your x-coordinate. It tells you how many units to move to the right on the x-axis. The red number 4 is your y-coordinate. It tells you how many units to move up on your y-axis. So let's take a look at a couple examples. Here we have the State House, which they want us to put on the coordinate pair 6, 0. We also have Paul Revere's house. They want us to put it on the coordinate pair 4, 3. So I'll start off with the State House. We have the dot. We want to start off at the origin, which is the point 0, 0, and it tells us to move to the right 6 units. That's our x coordinate. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 units to the right, and then it tells us to move up 0 units because that's our y coordinate. So we're going to move up 0. We're actually just going to leave it right where it is. So that is the point 6, 0, 6 units to the right, 0 units up. The next one, which is Paul Revere's house, is the blue dot. We have to move 4 units to the right and 3 units up. So we're going to start off at our origin again, at point 0, 0. We are going to move 4 units to the right, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 3 units up. 1, 2, 3. There we go. So just to double check our answers, the answer key shows that the red dot is 6 units to the right and 0 units up. So we are correct there. And the blue point, they said to move it 4 units to the right and 3 units up. So we placed that in the correct spot as well. Another example of a question that might be given is to give directions from the origin to a point, in which case, again, we always start at the origin. We move over on the x-axis first, and then we move up on the y-axis. So if I needed to give directions from Fenway Park, and Fenway Park is the baseball stadium where the Boston Red Sox play. So we're giving them from Fenway Park over to the New England Aquarium. So we're starting at Fenway Park, and in order to get over to the New England Aquarium, we would have to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 units to the right. And then we would have to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units up. So that gives us our coordinate pair 9, 5. And to explain it, we would have to say we would move 9 units to the right, and we would have to use 5 units up. So that's the explanation part. The answers, they said 9 units to the right and 5 units up, so that checks with what we have. Just a couple more examples. We can wait a minute if you'd like to try them out. I'll give you a minute, and I will reveal the answers as soon as that minute's up. All right, so in order to get to the Boston Celtics, we are starting at the origin again. So we're starting at the point 0, 0, and I have to move over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 units to the right, and I would have to move up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 units up. So the Boston Celtics point is a coordinate pair 6, 7. For the Museum of Science, you would start at the origin again, and you would move over this time only 1, 2 units to the right. And I would go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 units to get to the Museum of Science. And the last one, Public Garden, we're starting at the origin again. And I can't move any units to the right, so that would be 0. But I have to move up 5 units. So that is a coordinate pair 0, 5. So again, we'll double check our answers just to make sure. It was 6, 7, 2, 9, and 0, 5. There. And the last bit of practice, there are the spots located on the first quadrant, and they're asking you to find point A, point B, and point C. At the bottom, answer which point has the coordinates 5, 10. So I'll give you a few seconds to go ahead and try those out real quick, and I will come right back with the answer. All right, so for point A, we're going over 8 units to the right from the origin and up 5 units. So that's going to give you the coordinate pair 8, 5. For point B, you're moving over 7 units to the right from the origin, and you are moving up 0. So that's the coordinate pair 7, 0. In order to get to C, you're moving to the right 2 units and up 2 units. So that's going to be the coordinate pair 2, 2. Last question at the bottom, which point has the coordinate 5, 10? That means you start at the origin, you're going to move to the right 5 units, and you're going to move up 10 units. So if you move to the right 5 units and you moved up 10 units, you would land at point F. I hope that gives you a little bit more of a clear picture as to what students are expected to do. We'll come back again next week and we'll dive a little bit further in detail on the coordinate and completing patterns and finding coordinate pairs using patterns. Thank you.